This is big. I'm here with the legend right now.
Loaded.
The pride of Portland.
Thank you.
I can't believe it.
That's dope. Me either.
We've been talking about you for months now. Literally months. I've been getting shown the Instagram page. I'm seeing the food. I'm seeing the line. Oh, I know all the catchphrases. Like, you're really out here doing it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
How did all this get started?
It all started, I think, it started when people start posting their dinner plates on Facebook. I don't Facebook anymore. I'm just straight Instagram.
Yeah.
But I just was seeing pictures and then of people's food, and I was like, I could do better than that. Then they started selling it, and I was like, no way.
Yeah.
I'm on.
I can make money from this.
Yeah. So I just decided to just start.
So you have the #1. It was voted the #1 food truck in all of Portland. Is this?
Yes.
Are these?
These are facts.
These are facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is we got 2018. We got food cart of the year. No, was it? Yeah, food cart of the year.
Okay.
And then 2019 we got Portland's best food cart.
Wow.
Yeah, that's dope.
Crazy. All started from seeing pictures on Facebook and on I Can Make Better.
Yeah, and then I just started selling food from home for that lasted for like 2 months only because like people were outside my house eating, like they would not drive off. Like it was crazy. Like
the block was too
the block
too
was
busy.
hot. The block was getting hot.
What are they doing? They eat some mac and cheese.
Yeah, it was totally legal, but it was crazy.
It was a hot block.
Yeah.
So what's your best plate? What are the streets talking about here in Portland?
So the people are talking about every plate.
Okay.
But we do have one signature dish. It's called the loaded baked potato. It's unlike any baked potato. First of all, the potato size is probably like that. It's a super giant baked potato, and it's just like kosher salt, unsalted butter, black pepper, Tillamook cheeses, steamed broccoli, wood fire grilled chicken breast, wood fire grilled flank steak that I do a marinade on, the wood fire grilled jumbo prawns, sour cream, thick cut slow cooked bacon.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
My mouth is watering right
green
now.
onions, Old Bay seasoning is bomb.
Oh my gosh. Overwhelmed. I haven't eaten today, so now I'm like getting lightheaded and like I'm gonna pass out or something.
I need to eat too.
What I want to know is, you've been in Portland how long?
Forever. I've been born and raised in Portland.
Okay, so what kind of, from your perspective, is going on in the city of Portland? I'm just curious. We come from California and different places, and we go to these different communities, and I'm always just trying to figure out, like, what's the story of this city? So, like, what's your take? I feel like you have a good vantage point that a lot of people don't have.
I've been here forever. Portland's blowing up right now. It was a lot worse, I would say. Like, it used to be a lot more crime. I feel like people were bored, and they were doing gangs. We're very close to California, so what California does, we wanted to emulate.
Yeah.
Of course, those are like the cool kids. Well, in some ways we think, but we learn as we grow that that's not cool.
Yeah.
But so it used to be a lot of gangs, and I was definitely in the gangs. I was out, with drug addicted parents and just on the block, just like looking for love and connections with others who were going through things like myself. And so we all grew older. Those of us who made it out with our lives are now opening businesses. I went to college at 31, very late in the game, got done at 35. Loaded was open 2 months later. I didn't have any money. I didn't have any credit. I just rented a food truck, and I remember the first thing I did is I had $76. I made like spaghetti. I made $231, and it never stopped.
It just kept going
and
up,
now
up,
we're
and up.
5 years later. We got a whole different cart. We got we started off in like a 4 foot by 4 by 12. Now we're in an 8 by 20 with a full commercial brand new kitchen. This cart is specifically built for me. We got fat deck, music.
Yeah, people love it. It's like an experience.
It's a whole
It's like
experience.
a fun thing. They're all posting about it on Instagram. You've become like this social media influencer where people want to know what you're doing and your catchphrases.
And then when I'm not online, they're like, "Where are you?
Yeah,
Are you okay?"
So they're worried about you.
I'm asleep. God,
yeah, let me sleep for a couple hours.
Yeah,
because this line gets crazy. How long do people have to wait in the line?
Sometimes it's 2 hours.
And they'll wait.
They'll wait
because the food's that good.
It's good, and the portion sizes are huge. They know they can take that home and feed their family, and they can even heat it up, and it'll still be great if they can't finish it. Yeah, 3 people can eat off a loaded plate.
Dang.
And I just love to load them up.
Yeah.
I invented the loaded plate because I wanted to have something that I couldn't go buy myself. And I learned in business school that if you want to have a successful business, you need to invent something that people just can't go get.
Yeah.
And I knew that people couldn't get a big, because I eat a lot, so I knew they couldn't get a big plate, dessert and drink and fresh baked bread for only one price.
Yeah.
And so instead of getting extra meat and dessert and drink, I invented what I wanted, and I wanted a big plate of food, and I wanted dessert, and I wanted bread. And I definitely got to have a drink.
You made it happen. There was a need in the marketplace.
There was a need.
You supplied the need.
I invented it.
I love it. Yeah, you created the need. Yeah, people want this now. So I'm curious. You're going through these difficult things. You said
yes.
You're people that you grew up close to. Some of them didn't make it out of the environment where you were. What was it you think that helped you get to where you are now, which is in such a different place, and a mother of beautiful kids here? So what is it? Yeah, what was there something that happened or a person?
I just chose not to be a victim. I chose not to be a victim, and I was serious about that. Yeah. Even just with my parents, I chose, hey, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be like you. I'm not giving up. I'm not accepting this. I'm a winner.
Yeah.
And I want to win, and I want to have a life for my kids, and I want a good life for my children, and I want to leave them something. I don't want to just leave them out here for dead. Like if my parents were to die, then I'm in the same situation as right now. I got the same amount, but you want to create generational wealth. Black people need to create generational wealth. That's something that we don't have. It's unheard of. Yeah. And so that's my goal is to create generational wealth for my kids and to work hard and to make sacrifices. I have to sacrifice or I wouldn't be this successful. Keys Loaded Kitchen would have, died a long time ago if I wasn't so determined and motivated to be great.
I love it. That's so inspiring because
thank you.
I just feel like that's one of the biggest issues facing people today, particularly even more than before, is this victim mindset and the outrage and everything is woe is me. It's like everyone's got a story. Everyone's got something, whether you realize it or not. Everyone's got something that they're battling. It could be a victim and say, oh well, I just didn't get the right break. I wasn't born in the right place or the right time or the right family. All these things. So the fact that you took complete ownership for your life is really cool.
You got to make it happen yourself.
Yeah. You're not only doing that, you're giving back. So what is this drive that you did with this? I saw a little bit about it with the kids and the back to school drive and giving back to the community.
It was great. So it all started not this year but last year. I was asked to cater a block party. And I was like, cool, of course I'll cater a block party. But at this block party, people were giving out, I saw backpacks. I'm thinking, great, these kids are going to have fun and they're going to get a fully loaded backpack. Come to find out it was a raffle. Every kid didn't get a backpack. And I didn't know because I was just a caterer at that time. So I was really upset about that. Every kid didn't get a backpack. And I didn't know how I was going to do this, but I was just like, next year this is not going to happen. When I'm going to be more involved in this block party next year, I'm going to make sure everybody gets a backpack. I think probably about 100 people showed up to that event. And as promised, I said I'm going to start accepting donations from the winners. The winners are people who follow me, support me. I'm like, hey guys, I need to get some backpacks. At the end of the day, I ended up with probably about 800 backpacks.
Wow.
And more supplies than. Oh my God, my whole house was full with all this stuff. And then I just thought to myself one day, I probably was drinking Hennessy. I was just like, wait a minute, this is the shoe capital. This is Oregon. Yeah. I just grabbed my phone and I was like, Nike, Adidas, I need you. I was dead serious. I was like, Nike, Adidas, I need you. I need 300 pair of shoes. I don't know where I got the number from.
You let them know.
And then I made the video, and the next thing you know, I'm getting contacted by Nike, Adidas, everybody's tagging people. Nike says, we'll do it. I'm like, what the f***? I couldn't believe. I'm like, my phone says Nike. Oh my God. So the person who reached out didn't have the power she thought she had. And she called me back and said, actually, we can't do it. So I was like, oh my God, it stressed me out. I mean, that stressed me out. So I thought I had it in the bag. And then here comes Adidas.
Yeah.
They inboxed me and they have the blue check next to their name and everything. I'm like, this is official.
Yeah.
They're like, we hear you going through some things. We want to see what we can do to help. And the next thing you know, I've got 30 cases of shoes right in front of Keys Loaded Kitchen. It was crazy. So I got the shoes.
So good.
But then other small businesses were donating shoes. So I ended up with like 450 pairs of shoes.
Jeez.
Over 2,000 people showed up. I couldn't give to everybody, but I gave everything that I had.
Yeah.
And who knew it was gonna blow up like that?
Yeah.
So
that's crazy. I'm ready to like. Nike, we need $1 million here. We're gonna feed the homeless. Adidas, we need 10 million from you. We need 10 million. You're givers. I'm ready. You got me fired up. I'm ready to go.
It worked, I just and when I got turned down by Nike or the person maybe not turned down by Nike, I don't want to bash Nike.
Yeah. Because we'll take donations in the future.
Yeah, Nike, absolutely, Nike. I'll take you help next year. But the most important thing I thought about was like, cause I started stressing out after we said we didn't get the stuff from Nike. Then I was thinking, no, we can't give up, because that's the whole reason why I got into negative activity, is because I wanted to have clothes to wear to school. I was 14 years old. I remember just like selling drugs. It was the 90s. It was the thing that was what was happening. And so I remember that was the whole reason why I started to sell drugs, is because I didn't have school clothes. So I said, maybe we can stop somebody, even if it's just one person, if we just provide what they need for high school, when it was my age, or whatever, maybe we could help. So like, we just got a lot of help.
Yeah. You're the real deal.
Thank you.
I'm inspired right now.
I can't believe it happened, but
this is so cool, and I just want to acknowledge and thank you for what you're doing for the community of Portland.
Oh, that means a lot to me.
From not only to start from where you started, to take it to where you've gotten it, but then to use that and give back to the people is truly inspiring and true leadership, and an incredible example. And I feel better for having known you and met you today.
I'm happy I met you too.
Yeah, and I appreciate you coming through. And right now we have over in this Boys and Girls Club, a bunch of kids loading up lunches and with love notes and food, and we're gonna go pass them out around town. So you guys are more than welcome to join us if you want. But I know you gotta supply and demand needs, so you gotta
Sunday dinner.
But I appreciate you.
Thank you.
And we're gonna stay in touch now. And I'm gonna have to stop by and get a plate. So
yeah,
I need a loaded plate. I need a loaded plate. I know where to find you.
Absolutely.
Tell us the address of your spot.
We at 3625 Northeast Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, Portland, Oregon 97212. Please follow Keys Loaded Kitchen on Instagram.
That's the best way to make donations.
KEES.
Find out what's going on.
Absolutely. And we're gonna make it happen for the holidays.
You're the real MVP.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Loaded.